Today on Hi Now Daily, we've got the solution to keep that hat on your head in mint condition.
Then we head to the Hi Now kitchen and we're calling all seafood lovers as we gear up for Crab Fest at Dixie Grill.
Then it's time for another farmer's market find. We've got sweet and savory mochi waffles on today's menu. This and more right now on Hi Now Daily.
Let's go. How's it, Aloha gang? Welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Kai Noah Carlson.
And I'm Rachel Picaro. We're so excited to get to today's show because obviously we got a jam-packed green room today.
It's a full house.
And you know what? I know HIF is coming up. That's the Hawaii International Film Festival. And there's going to be a pretty cool documentary coming out, Kaniela, the story of Danny Kaleikini. So these brothers over here are going to tell us all about it.
We can't wait for that. Plus, take a look over here. We've got Tina and Andrew hanging out. We are gearing up for Crab Fest at Dixie Grill. If you're a seafood lover, you have to come. Also coming up a little bit later, we've got Andrew and Chef Garrett over here. We're gonna be talking about Na Pua as they gear up for their biggest fundraising event of the year.
Yes, and we've got Chantel and we've got Russ over here from Stankeez.
Hey!
Because they're gonna tell you how you're gonna keep your hats nice and fresh, but so much to get to. Take a look at that.
This is how you wanted it to be looking.
Yeah, well, we got all the details right now on Hi Now Daily, so let's head to the kitchen.
Let's go to the kitchen.
All right here in the Hi Now kitchen, of course, this is our farmer's market finds, and we're talking about Ivy Waffles, which you guys are making pretty incredible stuff down there at the farmer's market. So I've got Ivy and Shion. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, let's talk story about Ivy Waffles and how you guys got started.
So several years ago, my mom, my brother, and I all developed gluten and dairy sensitivities in our adult life. And my brother was craving something sort of bready and reminiscent of when he could eat gluten. And so she started experimenting with mochi waffles. And then she perfected the recipe. We started sharing it with family and friends. It became a hit. Everybody started encouraging us to sell it. So then she said, I can't do it alone, need somebody. So
and then boom,
she signed me up for it.
I mean, all your friends and family, like, how are you guys giving this away for free? This is so good. So tell us a little bit about the variety, the different dishes that you guys make.
So we started out just with the mochi waffles and the sourdough waffles, and then we added a vegan recipe, and then a year ago she started doing waffle hot dogs with the same mochi batter, and then maybe 8 months ago she started doing waffle lumpia. So banana inside.
That was my introduction to Ivy Waffles. I was there over at the Kailua Farmers Market on Sunday. And me and my son stumbled upon your folks' booth, and I was like, Filipino girl over here, I was like, oh, banana lumpia, but make it mochi waffle.
Yes.
And yeah, I got 2 of those, and I don't even know if I shared with my son after that. I was like, we didn't eat all of this, but it was so good.
Delicious
so
combination.
So glad he liked it.
Yes, and that's what you're gonna be making for us today, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's the bananas on the inside of the mochi waffle.
Correct.
Yeah, how long does that take to whip up?
You mean the batter or to cook?
Just both. Yeah, all of it, all of it.
Oh gosh.
What's the process like?
The batter is probably
Couple
close
minutes?
to 30. No, the batter is
No.
probably close to 20 minutes.
Cool.
And then to cook the waffle lumpia takes about 7 minutes, and then the waffle hot dog takes like 3.5 minutes. So.
Yeah. So if you are at the farmer's market, make sure you get there on time, because when I was there, the line was long. Everybody was loving it. I saw that you guys had a bunch of different toppings that you can add to the mochi waffles. So what are some of the favorites?
The classic is the berry medley, which is strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. They all come with whipped cream. The one that's really popular with local folks is the banana mac. Apple banana, mac nuts, and whipped cream and honey.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and mochi waffle. I'm still mind blown by that. Can we get going over? This is the hot dogs, right? This is the waffle dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
So once we get to this stage here, what's next? What happens? Can we eat it?
I think I know. Is there
smells
one
so
that we
good.
Do you
can
want to start
sample?
making one?
Or you could make one fresh for us
You want to see
here?
her make one?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see it.
Okay, I have to make sure it's not gonna stick, because that's a challenge that I get at the market.
And is this kind of the setup for the market too? Would you guys,
It's exactly
it's all made
this.
to order.
Yeah.
So as Mama's making this right now, you were telling me earlier that you guys also do some seasonal flavors, and I know the holiday season is coming just in like a month or so. I mean, we're already in fall already. I've seen pumpkin spice everywhere. So what are you guys gonna be doing?
Yeah, so our next coming up is chai, sort of fall inspired, and then pumpkin. And pumpkin's probably our most popular throughout the year.
Nice.
And then Christmas time we'll have gingerbread.
Awesome. And are those the toppings that go on it? Or
No, we
you
mix it
infuse
into the batter. The batter
Cool.
base is super versatile. We have ube, we have green tea, we've done azuki, all sorts.
Wow, that's incredible. And you were saying you guys do this on 2 different days on the weekends, so Saturdays and Sundays. Where are you guys?
On Saturdays, we're at the Kaka'ako Farmers Market on the Eva side. And on Sundays at Castle Medical Center, the Kailua Town Farmers Market.
There you go. And you guys have been in business for how long now?
3 years in November.
All right, almost 3 years.
Congratulations.
That's
you.
awesome. You're saying that just the response from the community has been so great. You didn't think it was going to take you guys this far, but you were surprised by that, right?
Yeah, we both had no idea. We thought we'd just sell a couple waffles on the weekends, and then suddenly we're like maxing, 180 in 4 hours.
Oh, good. I was just gonna ask, how many do you think you go through, given a market?
Our record day was 180 in 4 hours, and so I calculated that out. It's a waffle every minute in 20 seconds.
Wow,
pumping them
people
out,
are getting hard back there.
Gosh, yeah, and it's just a two-person
Yeah.
operation, right? Just you two.
Usually, yes.
Pretty
Yes.
soon we won't be able to handle anymore.
Yeah.
Well, good thing you get a food truck. You said you guys are going to roll out your food truck
In a
just
couple weeks, yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that, because you guys are under the tent now, but you said it's just going to really optimize your production.
Yeah, it's going to really help with managing weather. The wind and the rain are really difficult at the market. You're just in the elements. It'll help with the workload of like bringing things in and out of the house or in and out of the commercial kitchen. And then we can operate, we're mobile. We can operate anywhere on the island. We can do more pop-up events. Everything will be easier.
Ooh, now, I'm just asking, I didn't ask you this before, but do you guys, with the truck, will you guys be able to go to like private events and stuff? And will people be able to
Yes,
book you out?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right, so if people
100%.
want to, do that and find you. Is it on Instagram, website? What you guys got?
Instagram, yeah. It's at Ivy Waffles. Yeah.
Okay, and that looks like it is steaming up. I can't wait to try
I'm
that.
ready to eat. I'm just sitting here watching the steam come out of there. I'm getting hungry. We're gonna head to break right now, but stay with us on High Now Daily. Good food is on the way.
I want to try that right there.
Yeah, I
That
want.
Yeah.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to the High Now Kitchen. We're hanging out with Shion and Ivy of Ivy Waffles, and it is smelling delicious in this kitchen right now. Now, earlier before we went to break, we were talking about this overall family business, the different types of dishes that are offered, and now we're cooking it up. Is this waffle ready to go? How are we looking, Shion?
A few more minutes, I think, on this one.
A few more minutes.
How
Now,
about those?
while that waffle does this thing, I think you've been slicing and dicing over here. Can you plate up? Because these are some
Yeah.
of the popular ones, yeah?
Absolutely. This is our sourdough waffle. And my favorite is with the banana mac toppings.
Okay. Now, what's inside of this jar of goodness?
Fresh whipped cream.
Fresh whipped
And
cream.
for the vegan folks, we have coconut whipped cream. It's really good.
Wow, look at that.
Mac nuts.
Nut right on top. And so I'm so curious, how do you guys kind of decide what you guys are gonna offer? And that must be a lot of fun playing with the different flavors.
Good question. I don't know. It just flows. Like the creativity just flows out.
Yeah?
You know.
And this is the most popular, you said? One of them?
This one is the most popular. Like this is the all-time, the berry medley.
Gotcha. So this is the.
But that's
banana
popular
macadamia.
with a lot of local people.
I could understand why. There's a
Yeah.
lot happening in that
Yeah.
situation I'm interested in.
That's
Now,
my
what about this
favorite.
one?
The berry medley.
I'm assuming berries.
Yeah.
Yeah? We got strawberries. What else? Is that raspberries?
Raspberries, blueberries,
Okay.
whipped cream again.
Fresh whip.
And that one comes with maple syrup.
Look at this. How much of a game changer is the fresh whip, too?
Oh, so good.
Right? People must just love when you bust that thing out.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah. And then some syrup over the top.
And all organic, pure maple syrup.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then what do I have over here? This is another thing that's offered over there at Ivy Waffles,
So
yeah?
waffle dog made with the mochi batter, so it's gluten-free and dairy-free as well.
Okay.
We either serve it with maple syrup, ketchup, mustard, or she has a new honey mustard, and
So this
she
is-
makes
okay.
she makes the mayonnaise from scratch with avocado oil. So we only use like clean ingredients, top quality.
From scratch mayonnaise,
Yeah.
Ivy. Wow. I love it. And that's what's in this honey mustard. So I gotta try
Yeah.
the situation over here. This is why would I not? Oh my goodness. I already love the consistency of it.
Thank you.
Okay, cheers. What's happening over there? Is that waffle almost good? Oh,
Let me check. No, not quite.
holy smokes.
What do you think?
This is delicious. The outside with the mochi batter just gives it that nice crunch. And that honey mustard is next level, Ivy. Seriously, it just takes the whole, I mean, already the hot dog with the mochi batter, but that with the honey mustard, this is so delicious. I could put down like easily like 10 of these in one sitting for sure. Super good.
And it's all using grass-fed beef hot dogs too.
Oh my gosh, look at this thing. Okay, so I did want to ask as well about the food truck that's coming. Because obviously now with the volume, you guys are getting wildly popular, so congratulations. What's going to go into the food truck and what are you guys looking to do with that?
We hope to expand. So a lot of people ask us, where can I find you guys during the week? Like we're craving it all week long. We don't want
Yeah.
to wait until the next weekend. So hopefully we'll find some place that we can pop up during the week. Maybe do some night markets and have smaller dessert waffles and do more pop-ups and events. Yeah.
Okay, very cool. And I want you to give us the Instagram one more time for people to get more information as well.
It's at Ivy Waffles, AIWI Waffles.
And then the farmers markets are currently at one more time.
Kaka'ako on Saturdays from 8 to 12, and then Kailua Town Farmers Market from 8 to 12 on Sundays.
Okay, very cool. Now, I wanted to go back to something you said prior as well, that you guys started having, what was it, gluten difficulties? Like, so what was it about the mochi and the consistency and the taste? Like, how did you decide on that, Ivy? You're like, you know what, this will work? Like, I mean, mochi waffles, you would think, how does that happen?
I think I was more inspired with the mochi, butter mochi
Oh.
ingredients, and I tweaked it.
Oh, with the butter mochi.
She was making a lot of butter mochi first.
Ooh.
I think that gave her the
It was
inspo.
really, really good butter mochi that I made, and then I tweaked that recipe to create the waffles.
And now we're continuing with the creation. Is butter mochi on the menu at Ivy Waffles? Is
No.
Oh,
Should it be?
I think so.
Okay,
I mean,
right.
if it's, I mean, I'm loving all of the food that's over here, so I could only assume that the butter mochi is good as well. Okay, so we have the food truck coming. Make sure you check out their Instagram as well. And they're at the farmers markets. Check out Ivy Waffles. It's all the goodness. And if you love mochi, you're gonna love this. It's automatic 100%. We're gonna hit the break. You're watching High Now. We'll be right back. Cheers. Thanks, Sean. Thank you.
welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, if you're looking for something to protect your hats from sweat and stains, Stankeez is where it's at. And right now I'm with Chantel and Russ. What's happening, you guys?
Thanks for having us. Just super stoked to be on here.
Oh yeah, I saw you guys on Instagram and I was like, okay, I know a few people who need some of that in their hats to make it just feel fresh again, right? Or to protect it.
That's right.
So if you can just share with everybody what Stankeez is and how you came up with this incredible concept.
Well, I invented Stankeez, basically somewhat of a hat collector, baseball coach for my son, and like anyone that has hats has experienced, you know, this, like the sweat stains and odors and whatnot.
Yeah, that looks so gross,
Yeah,
right?
and then, but on the flip side, you can't wash a hat, because once you wash it, it gets deformed, bent out of shape and whatnot. So I was thinking, you know, there's a problem, figure out the solution, and that's where the aha moment came with Stankeez, right? So created that through prototypes and whatnot to figure out how I can collect the sweat stains and odors. So we did it. We figured this out, and I'm representing the Maui Little League World Series, by the way.
Nice. And essentially, it's like an insert for your hat, correct?
Yes.
So how does it come in and out pretty quickly? How
So
does that look?
the patent is on, I have a patent on it, which is a hand washable, interchangeable, reusable sweat protector for hats. So most hats come with this sweat liner, and from a cowboy hat, fedora, whatever. So the patent goes is it comes into the sweat brim, and then it folds over to be on top of your forehead. And that's where it collects majority of your sweat stains. I mean, if you sweat profusely, I can't help it, you know what I mean? So
Then it's gonna get stanky.
it's gonna get stanky, yes.
It's gonna get stanky. And then you just mentioned that this is like incredible technology. You got a patent on it, and it's reusable because you can take it out and throw it in the washer.
Yes.
Yes, you can. And of course,
hand
you can
wash.
wash it. So wash your hair, wash your Stankeez, let it dry, eco-friendly.
Very cool. I mean, you guys got a whole bunch of hats over here, and I gotta say, hats these days, they run up there because they've become like statement pieces. I was mentioning, you know, guys would just wear like a black or white tee, but throw one of these like fitted hats on,
Exactly.
and like that's your outfit, so you gotta protect it, right?
Yeah, our boys at Fitted, they make beautiful hats, and you know, the retail resale after is crazy, $300-400 that they're selling. So it's like, you know, wear sneakers, wear hats, you know, it's an accessory on top of that. And then on top of that too, like, you know, women, for you guys, your hair, makeup and sunscreen, that protects those kind of hats. So it's not just limited to baseball caps, although we kind of brought mostly baseball caps here. But hats are like the big trend up. In the mainland, it's crazy. Just like down at the Fitted guys, they wait hours and hours to get in line for hat drops and things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A great way to protect your hats is no matter what, it could be your favorite one. A lot of times hats are like, maybe it is the World Series or
Yeah, it's a
hat.
memory that goes along with it, right? So, I mean, I don't personally know anybody that was on the team, but represent Hawaii, right? So I was lucky enough to get one of these, but it's a memory of the Maui boys that did super good. Congratulations, you guys kicked butt. So proud of you guys. Next year, get them back.
Get them, we get them.
Yeah.
And then also, speaking of getting them, where do you get these? You do this online? Or
Yes.
even stores? Where you got
So online, Stankeez.com. There's free shipping. I mean, even in Hawaii.
Yes.
Free shipping around across the nation. Locally, you can go to Fitted off of Kona Street, right across from Ala Moana Shopping Center.
Perfect.
They carry it there. And and if you're in the mainland, Pro Image Sports, we're across the nation from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast. We got about 70 different doors, and we're trying to expand, growing. But, you know, blessed that the Lord has given us a chance to grow.
Yeah, hey, I am stoked for you guys. Like I mentioned, there's a whole bunch of people out there that wants cleaner hats, and this is a great way to protect it. Again, website, Instagram, what you guys have. Go ahead.
Instagram is Stankeez, at Stankeez. TikTok, at Stankeez. And Facebook is at Stankeez brand. So you don't want your hat looking like this anymore. Use the Stankeez so it keeps looking like this. And the problem solved.
There you go.
Nice, and it looks like you guys got different kind of colors. It looks like you guys got
and customization.
perfect.
Yes.
So, yes, if you
We have
want
the opportunity. So this is the goal. The goal is to find the money. Anybody have money out there? Call me up. Because these licensees aren't cheap, right? So the goal, the dream is to get to a point where we can license it out with the MLB, NBA, NFL, and things like that. And the ultimate thing is, it all started with Little League and coaching and things. I would love to be able to get to the point that we can help out you know, the kids that maybe can't get a bat or can't do this or that's the goal. Like the mission is to take care of our youth. And it started with baseball from coaching my son from 4 years old. And we just have a product now that ties in with that. And you know, so that's what we want to do. We want to just give back.
Right on.
But it's going to take some time, but we'll get there.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Go ahead and get your Stankeez online and at Fitted right across from Ala Moana Center. They got all kind of colors and fits, so go ahead and check them out. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back with more of Hi Now Daily.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Joining us now in studio is Andrew Aguirre, as well as Chef Garrett Mukogawa from Roy's Restaurant. Now we're gearing up for a community event that's going to be taking place in regards to Ho'ola Na Pua, which is a nonprofit organization that does tremendous work in our community. Andrew, a lot of that work, though, it's tough to talk about sometimes.
It is, it's an unfortunate thing that, 4 million people get sex trafficked every year, and over 1 million of those are children. So it's definitely a topic that's not exactly, you would think, table conversation, but the more and more we have that conversation, the more we can address the problem openly as a community. And that's where Ho'ola Na Pua comes in.
100%. Let's go into some of the programs offered by Ho'ola Na Pua and the work you folks do.
Yeah, so Ho'ola Na Pua, like our aim, our mission is to put those that have been in sex trafficking at the forefront of our communities and provide those healing services. So our flagship is our Pearl Haven facility, where our girls are there for 12 to 18 months and they receive trauma-informed care. We also have community-based programs such as our Hoku groups. We have our Starfish Mentoring program, and we also have our Coconut Wireless. So whether it's a entry-level type of work, getting that word out there in our education, or top tier at our Pearl Haven facility, we're out there just doing the work for our keiki and our community.
Absolutely, and when it comes to initiatives such as that, the community needs to come together and support the services and the mission. We're gonna have an opportunity to do that because coming up on September 21st, this is the biggest fundraising event for whole Na Pua all year. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this Saturday, September 21st, we're going to be at the Lanikuhunua Cultural Institute. We're going to be having our Paniolo soiree. So, it's not your typical ballroom type thing. It's denim meets diamonds. So denim and diamonds. Wear your best aloha wear, cowboy wear, or if you really want to rock that ball gown, do it. Rock a cowboy hat, some cowgirl, cowboy boots, and have a good time. We come together in the spirit of Ohana to raise funds for all of our programs because it all goes back directly into the programs of Ho'ola Na Pua.
All right, now let's go over a little bit more about this event as we bring you in as well, Chef. Tell us what people can expect in terms of obviously the different stations and activations that are going to be a part of it.
We'll have 8 different stations, anywhere from a raw bar to our classic ribs to our actually mini chocolate soufflés as well. So we'll have something for everybody there.
Okay, that's man, the chocolate souffle I think is amazing. And then I'm curious as well, how did this partnership come together as well with Ho'ola Na Pua and then obviously all the great community work that Chef Roy does as well?
I feel like we just it's a very good cause, and Roy is all about giving back to the community. So it's something that just fit for us.
Absolutely. And again, it's going to be taking place this Saturday, September 21st. Now, the Paniolo soiree, how do people get more information about this? Or even in addition to that, if they can't make the event, they want to support, they want to donate, what's the best way to do that?
The best way to get more information is to email events@ho'olanapua.org or visit our website, ho'olanapua.org, for different ways to donate. We have a donate button on the top right corner. It takes you straight to how you can send your donation straight to us. If you can't attend on Saturday, we'd love to see you there, but we understand not everyone can make it. So please donate and just help us support more and more keiki each year.
100%. Andrew, Chef, thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you guys this Saturday.
Thank you, Kainoa.
Mahalo. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll have this whole segment posted online as well. We'll be right back. Cheers, guys.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. The Hawaii International Film Festival kicks off in October, and one of the special films making their world premiere at HIF is Kaniela, the Danny Kaleikini story. And here to share more about the documentary is executive producer Mike Lum and co-director Pavel Nutskowski. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Okay, let's talk story about this incredible documentary. Everybody knows Danny Kaleikini, but we think we know, but there's so much to his story, right?
Yes, I mean, if I can jump in.
Please,
Yes.
I spent close to 3 years following Dan with camera on official and private events, and what I discovered, the Danny you know, may know from stage, from TV, from movies, it's exactly the same Danny in private life. He was the same warm, embracing personality, and I couldn't believe that I got to know through Aloha Spirit through figure like that. It was just an amazing experience.
Yeah, you said you followed him for what, 2 years?
Yes, almost close to 3 years, yes.
Almost 3 years. And now to be able to put this documentary together, you said it was so hard to cut it down. I mean, being in TV, we know you go on the set and you might film for hours. You got to bring it down to like a couple of minutes. But this is like on a whole nother level.
Because there's so much interesting things about this person. There's so many information that we would love to share, but it's impossible because we had to downscale. So our first edit was almost 4 hours long, and then it was a very painful process of downsizing till we got what's right now 68 minutes.
Wow. And what would you say makes this film, this documentary, so special?
So, you know, I think in our opinion, local style, through the years as we've watched documentaries, a lot of it is tribute and kind of highlighting the great things that people have done, and deservedly so. But we really felt, as filmmakers, we wanted to show Danny's, you know, his whole life. And his family and he himself and his friends were on board with that from the beginning. And it's a little uncomfortable. There are definitely some scenes that are emotional. People have called it an emotional roller coaster where they're crying and they're laughing and it's up and down. But we think we're gonna really kind of share who Danny was off stage as well. There's a lot of footage of him performing, but there's a lot of home video that Danny's daughter was able to go into their family garage and dig out. It was like buried for decades, literally decades. And Pavel had to go and reel by reel kind of piece them back together and tape them back together. And there's no equipment to do that. He actually had to do that by hand. And so it's almost like going back in time.
Yeah.
And sharing these moments that no one has ever seen except for his family. And so the emotion and the rawness and the realness of this film is what we're so excited about sharing with everyone.
Yeah. Are you allowed to share with us any like particular scene or anything from behind the scenes?
I think behind the scene, you know, we haven't shared this with anyone else, and we just thought it was kind of funny, is that there was one interview with Danny's daughter that we were doing at the family home, and she was sharing a really sad moment, and we were tearing, you know, we were tearing, but we heard some sobbing, and we're like, where's that coming from? And it was our hair and makeup person, and she just was like, and we were like, you know, but that's the emotion that was behind it. We had to like, okay, cut. We gotta gather ourselves.
Yeah.
That's how powerful some of the storytelling was, and just hopefully that's a little insight into.
And that's in the movie, so people will be able to experience those emotions too.
That scene is in the movie.
Yeah.
Wow. So it'll move you. It'll definitely move you if you
we
tune
hope
in.
that's
Yes. And now, you know, we talked about what kind of makes it unique and special, and it's going to be at the Hawaii International Film Festival, and it's going to be world premiere of it, correct?
Not only world premiere, we only have a special occasion because it's on Danny's birthday. It's October 10th at Kahala at 6 p.m. And people who knew him, we're gonna be all there and we're gonna be celebrating Danny's birthday by remembering through our documentary.
Right. And then what would you say is the goal for people tuning in? What was the goal for you to share this film?
Well, particularly for me, it was to share how honest and how real Aloha Spirit can be on your everyday actions, how you can be that person. Doesn't matter if you're a VIP, if you're an everyday person. This is how you share this aloha, and the struggle in life, as was with Danny, only made him stronger in that. He didn't hang out on this. He was really able to move and process that and be that aloha person to everyone he met.
Absolutely. He was bigger than life, and I'm so
Absolutely.
excited to watch this documentary again. It's going to be at the Hawaii International Film Festival this year. For all the details on that, where would people go?
They can go to our website, which is DannyKaleikiniDocumentary.com. Tickets went on sale today, and so if you haven't got yours yet, hurry. We're hoping that they sell out soon. So thanks for having us on, so we can share this and get the word out. And just to add on real quick, in addition to what Pablo said, our goal was that people feel inspired.
Yes.
That even from local people, wherever you're born and raised, whatever situation you came from, that we can rise above that, and through aloha and through giving back, that we can create change.
Awesome, you guys. Thank you so much. I am excited
Thank
to
you.
watch this film. I'm sure everybody out there, they're excited as much as I am. So we're going to take a break. Go ahead and check that out. Again, Hawaii International Film Festival, the world premiere. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.
The Hawaii State Department of Education's Adult Education Program offers a variety of courses for adult learners. I had the chance to check out their English Literacy and Civics program by speaking to current students and their teacher. Check it out.
I was born in Japan as Kumamoto, and I came here about 1980. Before I came here, I studied English, but when I came here, my English cannot. Local people cannot understand my English, so I was so surprised. I would like to speak my grandchildren. They speak only English.
I grew up in China, a city named Tianjin, next to Beijing. After a semester, I love here because my teacher and the activities here, I can practice my English and improve. Every day different. Not just reading the textbook and learn the word vocabulary, no. So we feel very happy.
I moved to here 7 years ago from China. We live in China, we didn't have conversation used in English. We learn and use English in here. I think the most important part, I built my confidence in here.
I was born and raised in Seoul, Korea, and I moved to Hawaii 2 years ago. There's a lot of students from many countries, and we practice English together. We are sharing our thoughts and getting information and sharing how to live in Hawaii. It's so helpful and so precious thing for me.
Students are pretty advanced at this level, can speak English, so they need a little bit more motivation, incentive, challenging types of curriculum. So this is what I do. I try to provide that. And many of my students, I'm really proud of them getting a job here, where they came here as immigrants and they didn't know that much, but learning from the class, they kept going, and finally they were able to get a job here. That to me is a reward. I think all of the teachers and faculty were committed to adult education, and we feel that we can collaborate together, and also the students make the school. The students are the ones that drive us to be better teachers.
To learn more information or enroll today, visit csahawaii.org.
All right, as we come back from break, we would like to take this time to formally invite you to the Crab Fest that is going down at Dixie Grill. It is good stuff. I've got Andrew, I've got Tina, and we got a whole lot of food. Welcome into the show, gang.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Mahalo for being here. This is an unreal spread we're looking at right here. But Tina, I want to start with you first. Let's talk about Dixie Grill, celebrating Crab Fest and everything taking place.
Well, I have to tell you, the original Dixie Grill opened on Warda Avenue back in 1998.
Wow.
So we're now, that location obviously is long gone, but we have a location in Aiea, which will celebrate 25 years next year. And we have been doing Crab Fest since then, every year since. And we even did a modified version of it during COVID.
Okay.
So we still are trying to get people what they want, crab and our yummy meats.
Okay, beautiful. Now, what inspired Crab Fest? Obviously, you love crab. I love crab. But what inspired the fest and celebrating it?
Well, the name of our restaurant is Dixie Grill Barbecue and Crab Shack.
There you go.
So everybody knows a barbecue. It's like that, we smoke it, they know all about that. So to make people aware of the crab, we started the Crab Fest.
Gotcha. So a lot more happening than just your great, delicious barbecue seafood. So Andrew, walk us through this situation. Let's start here and let's work our way down. What do we got here?
So right here we have our crab stuffed deviled eggs. It's filled with a claw mixture of crab meat and eggs with some bell peppers, a little Dijon, and some mayo. And then it's rolled in our seasoned flour and then egg and panko breaded.
That is delicious right here. Crab stuffed deviled eggs.
Cannot go wrong with that.
Where you come up with these things? Okay, what else we got?
Next, we have our crab pasta that we brought in specifically for Crab Fest. It starts off with a clam base with chili sauce and cream. And then we top it off with a little bit of capers, diced tomatoes, and some claw meat as well.
Delicious. All right, let's keep it going. What else we got?
And here,
I mean, look at this.
This is what we're known for. So this is our trash can. If it's going to be your first time at Dixie's, this is something I'd recommend. You come by with a few friends and go ahead and tackle it. It comes with 12 ounces of brisket and pork. Then you get a pound of crab and then a pound of wings and then a few pieces of catfish as well. Not to mention the 6 sides that come along with it. So it's a great group, meal you can share with people.
I mean, a group meal, but have you seen people come in and try and tackle this thing by themselves? Is that a thing? Is that a challenge?
I've seen one person try it once. It's not a challenge, but maybe we might have to think about doing it.
Yeah, I mean, so we have, so many different, options over here, from the catfish to the pulled pork. You've got more meat, the chicken, and then of course the seafood. Now we're talking Crab Fest. Let's talk about some crab. What we got over here?
So here we have our snow crab, which is one of our most popular. We have it throughout the year on our menu. We did bring in red potatoes and corn as a special side for it. It's not normally on our menu, except for the corn.
Gotcha.
And then we have our Dungeness that we brought in specifically
just
for Crab Fest.
Let's get some butter. And then can we bust a leg?
Let's do it.
Bust a move?
Get a little flavor on there first.
I just want to remind people they're not coming to Dixie Grill to diet.
That's right. The diet is out the window, okay, at Dixie Grill. We're having fun. Look at this.
Then you get that crab pour right there.
That's what it's all about.
Perfect.
That is what it's all about over there.
And of course, you got to try them.
Gotta go inside with the butter.
Go into the Old Bay, everything. Get a little bit of taste of everything.
Boom. That's a professional right there. That's a
done.
professional. So we've already kind of kicked off Crab Fest. Now, how long is it going, Tina?
Well, it started yesterday, September 15th, and it runs through October 15th. So plenty of time to get down there with your friends and your ohana.
There you go. So you got about a month or so to go on down there and check it out. Now, if people want to get reservations, what's the best way to do that? Give us the Instagram and how people can come down.
Well, if it's for 6 or more, you can make a reservation through our website. So you just go to dixiegrill.com and it's pretty easy to put in the request.
Beautiful.
Anything under 6 people, just first come, first serve.
All right, well, there you go. You guys got to make sure you guys go down and check it out. And also, Tina, congratulations. 25 years, Dixie Grill over there. They're doing their thing, still going over there in Aiea. Make sure you check it out. You're watching High Now, and we'll be right back. Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. In today's Our Kupuna segment, we are discussing the importance of circulation and movement in creating a healthy body, happy heart, and power brain. Here with the details is Kristen of Body and Brain. How's it going, Kristen?
Going great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. This is all about how we can support our kupuna. So tell us a little bit about what you folks do in the community.
So one of the things we like to do is to help people to move their body and circulate their energy so that they can bring their attention back to their body and heal their body through that attention, because where you put your attention, healing happens. And so we do a lot of movement to create circulation of blood and energy and getting things moving. Because if you stretch when you're cold, you will injure yourself. And so you get things moving, get things loosened up, and then you're ready to go. And so kupuna have to be super careful because their bones are a little more fragile, they don't have as much muscle tone, and so we work on helping to build that muscle tone.
Very cool. And so today what we're gonna do is warm our bodies up first, and then we're gonna get into some Tai Chi movement.
Yes.
So let's start with that. How are we warming up our bodies?
So first what you wanna do is plant your feet on the ground and feel your feet. Put your attention focus on your feet. And then we're going to just march slowly. So using your arms for balance, if you can, tighten your abdominal muscles, use your core to warm up your body and really focus on your feet hitting the earth.
Okay.
And this exercise can also be done with a chair. So for people who have balance issues, you can hold on to the back of the chair. And then for people who are wheelchair bound or just don't do well standing up, you can actually do this exercise sitting at the edge of the chair, but focusing on your feet. Your abs are moving your legs up and down, so you're exercising your muscles.
All right, so this is something you do right when you wake up in the morning. It's not like you jump out of bed and you just start stretching, because stretching code is not very good. So that's why you're slowly moving and incorporating these steps into your morning.
And when you first step out of bed, you want to focus on your feet hitting the ground so that you're present in the moment, because transitions are the most dangerous. You know, when you move into transitions, your mind is somewhere else. So focus on your feet, where are your feet, and be present with them. And so while we're doing that, we also open up our joints, because we're going to be doing some Tai Chi. And so joints are very important when you're doing Tai Chi. So we stretch our fingers, our wrists, our elbows, our shoulders. You can stretch your hips, again, holding the chair or sitting down, either way, and ankle rotations. And then once you do that, then you are ready to move into slow moving Tai Chi.
Okay. Okay.
And so we're gonna do some Tai Chi moves. Now remember, Tai Chi happens slowly. The slower you go, the more benefit it is, because you're really using your muscles. So we're gonna start by bringing an energy cleanse, gathering the energy and bringing it down into our body, down to our lower body. And you do most of your moves, you do 3 times. But since we're a little short on time, we'll just do it 2 times.
Okay.
And so we just did a closed pose, and now we'll do an open pose. So with your hands here, you'll step out and you'll sweep the earth. So it's like you're cleansing the earth with your palm. You do that side 3 times, coming back to center.
Okay.
Then you go to the other side. You always want to balance by doing both sides. Now, normally in class, we would do that much slower.
Okay.
But, and then we're back to a center position, and we're gonna raise our hands up as you tilt forward slightly onto the balls of your feet. And then as you come down in an exhale, you go back to the heels of your feet.
Wow.
And you come up onto the balls of your feet and down onto the heels of your feet. Wow. And one more time, coming up and coming down. And now we'll step up to just a little more challenging, but we'll do another open posture. So we're gonna bring our left leg around behind us, kind of like a curtsy. And your arms are gonna go to that side. Flex your wrists, a little hula.
Okay.
And push. And you come to the other side with your hands, and then you go back and you push.
I feel like I've seen this move before.
Yes. There's a lot of Tai Chi moves that are very similar. Then you come back to center, and then you go to the other side. And you push.
Woo.
And then you come back.
All right.
And you push.
Okay.
There you go.
Kristen,
one more
these
time.
are amazing. This is all something that you can find when you go to any of the classes or the workshops with
definitely.
Body and Brain.
We have 3 centers in the Hawaii region, in Aiea, Kaimuki, and Honolulu. So we have class schedules. You can go to bodyandbrain.com to find the class schedule. We also have online Zoom classes.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
Nice. I feel warmed up. Now I can eat round 2. Here we go.
Yeah, you can eat some.
All right, welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I am sitting here with Ivy and Xian of Ivy Waffles. They are our farmers market find today, and now I find myself sitting here at the table with all of these goodies. Go ahead and check them out after farmers market Saturday at Kaka'ako, and then on Sunday in Kailo, right next to Castle Medical Center. And now it's my turn to indulge. Right now I'm trying out their cheddar waffle, and it has a little bit of the custard on the top. Incredible. They've got all kinds of dips and everything too. This is their little banana lumpia waffle. Oh gosh, look at all of that. Look at all that. We just got really lucky today being able to eat all the good food here on the show. So thank you guys so much for coming and feeding me. This is so good. I know, what are you doing over there?
Oh, I actually haven't moved since the last time you saw me. I'm over here sopping up all of this buttery goodness, still gearing up for Crab Fest over there at Dixie Grill. I mean, this is the Dungeness. Oh, so good. Check it out. It's going down for the next month. Mahalo for watching Hi Now. More food. See you guys tomorrow.
Connect attack.